This video covers the pay confirmation process in Payroll. This particular video specifically covers running the pay confirmation process. This video will give you a basic understanding of running pay confirmation. At the end of this topic, you will be able to describe what pay confirmation does, explain from what tables pay confirmation pulls data, and describe how to perform pay confirmation. During pay confirmation, the system processes one company at a time, and within each company, every pay group assigned to that pay run ID. Indicates how many checks are being confirmed and how many have already been confirmed as it processes each pay group. Updates all balances for earnings and deductions. Checks year-to-date, taxes, garnishments, arrears, and leave accruals. And finally, assigns check and/or advice numbers. Manage the pay confirmation process with a pay run ID, just as you do for the pay calculation and pay sheets process. Use the identical pay run ID in the pay confirmation process that you use during both pay sheets and pay calculation. This page is the form table in PeopleSoft. During pay confirmation, the system checks last form number used value in the form table, increments that by 1, and assigns that number to the first person in the check sequence order. This page is the pay group table in PeopleSoft. The remaining check or advice numbers in the pay confirmation process are assigned sequentially according to the check print sequence options you've identified in the pay group table, here on the Check Sequencing tab. Note that the online check process cannot be run while other confirmations are running. The processes may not finish in sequential order and may not update the last form number used field accordingly. Thus, processes that run simultaneously may use duplicate check numbers. We will now run the pay confirmation process in PeopleSoft. You can run this report by searching for an existing value, or you can add a new value. For this example, we will use an existing value. Select Search, select Training, select the Pay Run ID field. You can use the lookup tool to use a valid value for this process. For this example, we will use Tacoma's 2017 Pay Run ID. Next, select the on or off cycle list item. Select the on cycle checks. Select the Run button. Use the Process Scheduler request page to enter or update parameters such as the server name and the process output format. The server name list allows you to select a specific server on which the report will run. You can leave the list blank to use the system's default server. Note that if you've run the report before, the server name that you last used appears by default. Use the Type field to select the type output you would want to generate for this job. Use the Format field to define the output format for the report. The values are dependent on the process type that's selected. In this example, the default value is none. Select the OK button. Notice the process instance number appears. Make note of this number to track the status of your process. Select the Process Monitor link and use the Process List page to view the status of submitted report requests. The report is finished when the status is Success and posted. Continue to select the Refresh button until the status is Success and posted. Note the status is now Success and posted. You have now successfully run pay confirmation. To summarize, the pay confirmation process processes one company at a time, and within each company, every pay group assigned to that pay run ID. Indicates how many checks are being confirmed and how many have already been confirmed as it processes each pay group. Updates all balances for earnings and deductions. Checks year-to-date, taxes, garnishments, arrears, and leave accruals. And finally, assigns check and/or advice numbers. This now concludes the video on running the pay confirmation process in PeopleSoft. You should now be able to describe what pay confirmation does, explain from what tables pay confirmation pulls data, and describe how to perform pay confirmation. For additional information about PeopleSoft and the ctcLink processes, visit the ctcLink Reference Center at http://ctclinkreferencecenter.ctclink.us. Thanks for watching.